Today's Embarkation Day carry-on guide is brought to you by cruiseline.com, where you can find reviews, tips, and photos from real, everyday cruisers. Check them out using the link in the description below. Hey cruisers! Oh man, I've seen some of the craziest cruise stories on the internet lately. A common theme is forgetting to pack something. On our last cruise, I forgot to pack sunscreen in our day pack and turned myself into a bright shade of red for formal night. Not a good look, trust me. When you arrive to your cruise port, you have to check your bags, with the exception of smaller carry-on type bags. What you have or don't have in those smaller bags can make or break the first day of your cruise. So let's get it right with 5 solid carry-on tips for Embarkation Day. You know, I can probably wrap this whole topic into a single phrase. If you think you can't live without something for a day or two, pack it in the bag you carry on the cruise ship. There, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, I'm kidding, but that is sound advice. If you can't do without it, it goes in that carry-on bag. All right, here's the list. Number 1, you're going to want your passport, of course, credit cards, and cruise documents too. Put all these things in a very easy access spot, since you'll need those first. In fact, you might need them a number of times. I can't tell you how many times I've packed something away, thinking I didn't need it anymore, and of course, almost immediately had to dig it back out again. Yeah, keep those things handy, like dorky neck wallet handy. Number 2, it's your first day, so of course you'll want your camera or cell phone. For me, it's one and the same, but hubby's got his fancy cameras and stuff all crammed into his big old backpack. If we take a laptop, it also goes in the carry-on, just to keep it safe. Hubby is a regular tech pack mule on Embarkation Day, but he loves his gear. Since once you're on the ship, everything is cashless, number 3 is easy to overlook. But yeah, you most definitely want to keep some cash handy for tipping luggage porters, bus or taxi drivers, and anyone else that helps you out along the way. All right, number 4 is often a critical concern. For heaven's sake, if you depend on, yikes, I sound like my mom. All right, if you depend on medication, please don't put it in your checked luggage. What happens if your luggage gets lost or delayed? Pack your medications, toiletries, and any essential similar items for you and your children if they're traveling with you. And speaking of lost luggage, it's a good idea to pack an emergency outfit just in case. We pack a change of clothes, and on warm weather cruises, we even pack our swimwear. An Embarkation Day swim or dip in a hot tub is a great way to kick off a cruise. You may also consider packing some beverages, if and only if they are allowed by your cruise line. We like to take several bottles of drinking water, some soft drinks, and the allowable carry-on wine maximum, so we can have a convenient homemade mini bar in our stateroom. But again, check your cruise line's policies on that. Again, as a general rule of thumb, if you can't live without something for a day or two, pack it in your carry-on and keep it with you. Now, we know we didn't cover everything you'll need today. We just want to give you some food for thought and let you decide what belongs in your Embarkation Day bag. And we have created the ultimate Embarkation Day checklist as a guide to help you out with this process. Check out the description below to find out how to get a copy. So there's our 5 solid carry-on bag tips. If you have your own carry-on tips or even funny stories about things you've forgotten on your cruise, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for being a part of our cruise community. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.